Welcome back to MS Tech. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Logitech G613, a wireless mechanical gaming keyboard, to see how it is and if there's a reason you don't normally find mechanical gaming keyboards that are wireless at $100. Let's get right into the video. Now, starting off with what you get inside the box, and for me personally, it was pretty interesting. First thing we got was a phone stand. Now, I don't really know why Logitech included a phone stand in this entire thing. I guess just if you want to have it on the side, prop your phone up when you're gaming, that's a possibility. But for me, it seemed redundant for the fact that if they took this out of it, they'd probably charge less for the entire thing. So that's just my opinion about that. You also do get a USB extender, some documentation, and the G613 itself. So starting off with the design of the keyboard, and right off the bat, the plastic, you can sense it's not made out of the best material. I can't really describe exactly how the plastic is, so here's a quick sound test of what the plastic sounds like. Not really premium. On the back, if we flip the keyboard over, you've got a nice row of rubberized feet, which is really nice. I much prefer seeing the entire row have rubberized feet rather than just little pinpoints here and there. You also do have two flip-up feet, which raise at 8 degrees, as well as rubber feet on those. On the back as well, you do have a little slot where you can open it up and you have your 2 batteries as well as a USB nano receiver. Just in case if you don't want to use it Bluetooth, you can plug in the nano receiver and it's a lot easier to connect it. Now, going back to the front of the keyboard, you do also have 6 programmable macros, which you can choose to be whatever you want. As well, you do have some nice media controls. Now, the fact that they did include media controls is really nice to see, but I will say that the media controls sound really cheap and plasticky. It's not the satisfying button touch, it's more so like, here's just a quick sound test to give you guys a better idea. Now as well, you do have a button for Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and gaming mode to disable Windows key. But the one other thing about this keyboard is that if you couldn't tell by now, there's no RGBs. You only have a light for the caps lock as well as the battery. There's no RGB anywhere on this keyboard. And the key switches for this keyboard are the Romer G switches. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan. I would probably compare them mostly to Cherry MX Browns, but just less satisfying overall. But here's a quick sound test of that as well. Now, this keyboard as well does have Logitech Lightspeed, which claims to have a 1 millisecond fast response time. Again, I'm not a pro gamer, so I didn't really see any issues latency-wise with this keyboard, but then again, that could possibly be an issue. But usually the rule of thumb is that if you're wanting to be a pro gamer or get a keyboard that's just meant for pro gaming, you're better off sticking to a wired one, so there's absolutely no latency. Now, when it came to my experiences using this keyboard, they've been pretty good. Design-wise and build quality-wise, this keyboard, despite not being the best, doesn't have the worst experience. Because when I was sitting at my desk casually typing out emails or casually gaming here and there, I ran into no issues. The Romer G switches, despite at first being a bit odd, it grew on me and they work perfectly fine. Now overall, would I pick up this keyboard myself? The answer for me would be no, for the reason that because of the build quality and the fact that the media keys, just plastic overall, isn't the most satisfying, I'm not the biggest fan of it, and it also does have a pretty big footprint. I don't really know why they included the phone stand as well. For me, it seems kind of not necessary whatsoever. I'm buying a keyboard, I'm not buying a phone stand. But for $100, if you're looking to have a mechanical wireless gaming keyboard and you don't really care about the build quality, then this could be a good option for you. The Romer G switches are very nice to type on and pretty satisfying. As well, they're not extremely loud, so it won't disturb other people if you use this keyboard in an office environment. With that being said, if you stuck around to the end of the video, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. This has been MS Tech, and as always, stay classy.